Hi, I'm Sonia from Riding Warehouse, and we recently tested out a product called the Equla Vert. It's a bit techy, so today I'm here to tell you how it went and also a quick rundown of how it works. This sensor has a lot of nifty capabilities, but we were most curious about the angle mode, which emits a light to tell you whether your horse is above the bit, on the bit, or behind the bit. My horse Caspian loves to hide just behind the vertical, so we thought this would be a great field testing opportunity. Since the Vert is a techie kind of product, we're going to do a quick run through of how to set it up. After you've charged the Vert for a few hours, you download the Vert app from the App Store. Right now, it's compatible for the iPhone and iPad only, but an Android version is coming out this spring. Then, once you're ready to ride, firmly press down on the button on the sensor and attach the sensor to the center of the crown piece on your bridle, with the light angled towards you. The Vert may not look like it's working, but it is. You'll see the lights come on once you connect it to the app. Also be sure to make the sensor as tight as possible on the bridle, so the sensor doesn't bobble around when you ride. I've got a pretty narrow crown piece, so there's quite a bit of extra Velcro on the end, but on yours you can go ahead and cut that off. Then, you go ahead and open up your app, making sure the Bluetooth is on, and it's going to ask you to connect Vert. Then, it's going to ask you to calibrate. You'll enter your horse's name and bridle where it asks, and then you're going to set the angle. So for this step, you'll need a friend to press set once your horse's head is at the vertical. Now the Vert knows your horse's ideal head angle and you're good to go ride. Based on the calibration you did, the light on the sensor will display one of three colors depending on your horse's head position. If your horse is above the bit, the light will shine blue. If your horse is on the bit, it will shine green, and when your horse is behind the bit, it will shine red. Be sure to keep your phone on you while you ride so that connection stays strong. For someone like me who rides alone a lot, this is a wonderful tool. The digital sensor is super precise and responsive and told me exactly when my horse started becoming behind the vertical. When the light turned red, I would just give my horse an extra squeeze to get him pushing from behind, and then it would turn green again. Since it's so responsive, I also think it's a great tool for you to learn what it feels like when your horse is slightly above or slightly below. This is especially true for me because it is so hard to tell sometimes when my horse is behind because he's not very obvious about it. The next day, when I came and rode without the sensor, I was much more conscientious about really making sure to get him pushing from behind and applying extra leg at times when I felt him come behind the vertical. Even though it's subtle, the Vert really made me just more aware of how often he likes to try and come behind the vertical and what aids I need to use more or less of to prevent this and ride more correctly. Another nice thing is that the app saves all calibrations you do, so you won't need a friend to come out each time to help you set it up. If you've saved a couple different calibrations from different horses and bridles, it'll ask you which one you want to use when you open the app. On the angle mode home screen, you can increase or decrease the calibration angle so that you can have a little more or a little less wiggle room on your horse's ideal head position, or the range where the sensor will shine green. The Vert has some other cool modes too, like Pace and Heart. Pace allows you to set an optimal pace range, using the light system to tell you when you're going too fast, just right, or too slow. Heart is in the beta testing phase, but can connect up to your phone and any compatible heart rate monitor. You can also record a ride with the GPS function, with or without the Vert, to measure your distance and speed. Overall, Vert is a great training tool and a tremendous value for the price, especially if you ride alone like me. Once you figure out the app logistics, it's super user-friendly. To learn more and check out the Equla Vert sensor, visit us at ridingwarehouse.com.